Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Welcome to this segment of Coach Gurbani's a-sabad-a-day. Our recitation for the day is Suri Rag Mahalla Panjwa Kar Pehla. Kya tu Rata Dekh ke Putra Kalatra Sigar Ras Pogain Khusiyan Karen Mane Rang Apar Bahut Kare Farmaisi Varta Hoye Afar Karta Chitna Avai मनमुख अंध गवार मेरे मन सुख दाता हर सोए गुर प्रसादी पाइयै करम प्राप्त होए रहाओ कपड़ भोग लपटाया सोयना रूपा खाक हैवर गैवर बहु रंगे किए रथ अथाक जिस ही चित ना पावई बिसरिया सब साक सिरजनहार भुलाया विण नावै नापाक लैंदा बद दुआए तू माया करे इकत जिस नू तू पत्याएंदा सो सण तुझे अनित अहंकार करे अहंकारिया व्याप्या मन की मत तिन प्रभ आप भुलाया ना तिस जात ना पत सतगुर पुरख मिलाया एको सज्जन सोए हर जन का राखा एक है क्या मानस हव में रोए जो हर जन पावै सो करे दर फेर न पावे कोय नानक रत्ता रंग हर सब जग में चानन होए. Now this verse brings us face to face to a very familiar personality type, the narcissistic self that we all know and recognize even in ourselves. Psychologists today consider narcissism to be a personality disorder, but Gurbani tells us that this is actually a birth defect. Haume, it's a virus-like defect that infects the mind, and if left unchecked, it gives rise to a personality type called the manmukh, literally mind-facing or self-centered ego. And this passage describes beautifully what a manmukh looks like. Ras poge khusiyan kare. Mane rang apar. Narcissistic, self-indulgent, given to merriment and a million pleasures. Bahut kare furmaisi varte hoye apar. Puffed up with self-importance, lording over others. Bahut kare farmaisi. And varte hoye afar is becoming stiff with self-importance. Not only that, but kappad bhog laptaya, soina rupa khak, hankering after clothes and finery, chasing after the dust of gold and silver. Lenda bad duaye tu, maya kare ikat. And in all of this chasing, in all of this rat race, the narcissistic individual is certainly not endearing himself or herself to anyone. So we get the picture of a manmukh, a narcissist, that has a very inflated sense of itself, exaggerated sense of the self. It lacks empathy, has a sense of entitlement, it thinks that the world owes it, and a complete disregard for others. And this mistaken sense of self leads to a variety of self-serving strategies and behavior patterns, which again are very familiar. Bragging, display of material goods, admiration seeking, pushing others around, trying to get your own desire at the expense of others. So the Guru in this passage is asking us to explore this ego self so that we can go beyond the illusion that I'm the center of the universe. And how is that done? By engaging the Satgur, the true enlightener. Satgur Purkha Milaya Eko Sajjan Soye. The sole support that we have is the Satgur, the wisdom, the eternal wisdom, the enlightening wisdom that is innate and intrinsic to us. We have to learn how to access it. And what does this wisdom do? It enlightens the mind. The Satguru enlightens the mind by stripping it of its delusion. And the mind gradually comes to realize that it is not the encapsulated, self-sufficient ego that it had imagined itself to be. Gradually it comes to recognize its authentic nature, the self within, referred to here as Hari. And it discovers that the self is really not bound, it's unbounded. It's not local, it's universal. And it is an essence that is connecting everything and everyone. When that recognition dawns, the self begins to see its reflection in everything. Nanak Rata Rangahar Sab Jag Mein Chanan Hoy. Interesting thoughts about ourselves. Until the next time, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.